Hi guys, welcome to another week of Weekly Pop. Do not judge my hair. Today's lazy hair day. What does Marilyn Monroe say? If you can't love me at my worst, don't love me at my best. So that's my message to you guys today. I kind of like it. But anyways, we are talking about a lot of stuff today, like Tiger King contestant is no longer in the running for yada yada yada. A famous couple welcomes a baby while another famous couple loses their baby. It's so heartbreaking. Did you guys watch the debate? I'm gonna touch on that a little bit. I don't really want to talk about politics when it comes to this show because this show is made for you to forget about the real world, but I'm just gonna talk slightly, not even talk, I'm just gonna leave something in this clip for you guys. And another celebrity wants out of prison. All of that is coming up and more on Weekly Pop, so stay tuned. Dirty pop, baby, you can't stop. I know you like this dirty pop. So pictures have been floating around the internet of Naya Rivera's ex-husband Ryan and sister Nicola saying that they're allegedly living together. Well, not allegedly, it's confirmed that they are living together. And I must say, guys, when I first saw this or thought about it, I was like, there's two sides to a story and there's a truth. Does it look fishy? Yes, it sure does look fishy. But everyone's speculating that that's a disrespect to Naya, that they're in a relationship together, slapping Naya, that's a slap in Naya Rivera's face. But they both came out addressing the rumors. Ryan did a 12-minute video on his Instagram page, I believe it was, saying that they are not romantically involved. They are just doing this for their son Josie to have a somewhat normal life setting, and it's sad that people are so mean and not respecting their privacy. And yada 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 yada. I will say, I was one of those people who was like, yes, it does look fishy, but everyone cope with the same situation differently. So if this is what works for them, this is what works for them, and it is what it is. I'm not gonna lose any sleep over it because why? It's none of my business, okay? On September 29th, Mariah Carey released her memoir titled The Meaning of Mariah Carey. She detailed a lot of her relationships that has happened and the reason for their breakups. But this one is the one that caught my eye, was the one with Tommy Mottola. She said living and being with him, he was so controlling. He had bodyguards all over the place and cameras watching her every move. So pretty much she could not do nothing without him knowing or without his consent. She felt like she was in prison. While she was with him though, he was one of the main reasons for her success for all the songs that we know from Mariah Carey. We are there enjoying her songs, not knowing that she's pretty much going through hell. She said she's a mixed person and he always wanted her to look more mainstream, aka white person, because that is what sells. So she pretty much felt captive, guys. I am happy that she found the courage to move on, and this I think is something that, especially if you're in this situation, maybe you can read this book and figure out how she escaped it and do the same thing. Like if you're in an abusive relationship and you are not happy, it's easy for people who are on the outside to say leave, but you are the one who is inside and know this man's character and know his ins and outs. So I mean, if you're in this situation, I guess buy the book and figure it out, or just seek help somewhere else. Don't stay in that relationship, guys.
I saw how my voice could make other people feel something good inside, something magical and transformative. That meant not only was I not unworthy, valid as a person, but I was valuable. Here was something of value that I could bring to others. The feeling. It was the feeling I would pursue for a lifetime. It gave me a reason to exist.
Carol Baskin is no longer a Dancing with the Star contestant. The last dance was this past Tuesday when they did a Disney theme dance routine. So she chose, of course, Lion King, and her dance, I heard she got a 3. So Pasha, her dancing partner, must be, this is probably his first 3. But anyways, I mean, kudos for her. She made it to what, the 3rd week? Kudos to her. So I pulled this one from the Shade Room where it says Kris Jenner is being sued for sexual harassment by her ex-bodyguard. And according to what I read, it's saying he was sexually molested because there were times when she would like grope, like put her pelvis on his pelvis and whatever else. I'm not saying I believe him or I don't believe him. The facts will come out. So I don't know. I'm sure she has the money to pay for it. If he's actually telling the truth, with I'm not confirming or denying that he is, because I really don't know, then if he's suing her, she's got the money to pay. She's got the money to pay him. So all she's got to do is pay up, right? There we go. And I've seen a lot of the comments underneath it. They're like, once it's a black bodyguard like saying these allegations, then it's true because they love black men. And I'm like, guys, you guys are too hysterical. I am moving on from this story. Congratulations are in order for Kevin Hart and his wife Eniko. They welcomed their baby girl Kaori My Heart. I don't know, to me it seemed like this has been like the longest pregnancy I've ever witnessed. I know it's 9 months, but it just seems like it's been like 2 years she's been pregnant. Maybe 2020 is just going slow with all the stuff that's going on. I don't know, but it just felt like 2 years to me. But anyways, congratulations are in order for them, or I should say congratulations to them. But sad news for Chrissy Teagan and John Legend. She went to the hospital to do her checkout and she lost her baby boy Jack. She posted on Instagram a message that says, "We are shocked and in the kind of deep pain you only hear about, the kind of pain we've never felt before. We were never able to stop the bleeding and give our baby the fluids he needed. Despite bags and bags of blood transfusions, it just wasn't enough." And if you follow Chrissy Teigen on her Instagram page, you will see that she's documented a lot of times how she's had to be on bed rest and she's been bleeding, and you know, it's just a whole sad situation. And she said, we normally don't name our kid until like we're leaving the hospital, and for whatever reason she said they kept calling him Jack, and Jack was a name that stuck, so Jack is a name she's giving to her son. Condolences to the family and condolences to her and John. I know it's a hard thing to be losing a kid. It's so sad. Okay, so I've been seeing news speculations about Kim allegedly filing for a divorce from Kanye West because of his bipolar and his stance on abortion. I think one of the two is probably a cause, but I don't think the other one is a cause, if this is actually true. I mean, she's been with him from day one. She knows his bipolar. You know, do I think that she's gonna file for a divorce eventually? I do, but do I think it's now? I honestly don't. So we will just wait for that to play out and see how that goes. Okay, R. Kelly is at his 7th attempt to get out of jail. He said he was sitting in his on his cell bed and someone came in there and just started pounding on him, and he wants out. This is his 7th time trying to get out and they keep turning him down. He says he can't sleep since he's been attacked and he's afraid of his safety. I don't know what to say, guys. That's R. Kelly. You've been allegedly accused. Well, you've been accused of allegedly having sexual affairs with underage kids. So, you know, it is what it is. I am wrapping up with the debate. Have you guys seen the debate, and what did you guys take out of it?
Number one, Donald Trump refused to condemn white supremacy. Number two, the President of the United States refused to condemn white supremacy. Number three, the Commander-in-Chief refused to condemn white supremacy on the global stage in front of my children, in front of everybody's families, and he was given the opportunity multiple times to condemn white supremacy, and he gave a wink and a nod to a racist, Nazi, murderous organization that is now celebrating online, that is now saying we have a go-ahead. Look at what look at what the Proud Boys are doing right now online because the President of the United States refused to condemn white supremacy. That's the only thing that happened tonight.
And that brings us to the end of this week's Weekly Pop. Join me next week, same time, same place, for more celebrity news. And if you have anything you want me to talk about, just send it to me and I will.